What is up, guys? It is Janine. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming for you guys a full day of eating out, tracking my macros, and still doing my best to stay on track. So stay tuned to see how I do it, what I end up eating, and let's see how I do. Stay tuned. All right, so for the record, I've got odd espresso shot from Starbucks, but I'm not logging this because I don't put anything in it. I just drink it black as is, so not super critical to log. And then in my purse here, don't you love this purse, guys? Sandowner painted it for me. Shout out to Sandowner. But in my purse here, I do have a Built Bar on hand just in case I get a little hungry later. So if I eat this, I'll log it. But for now, it is still pretty early, and although on non-workout days, I tend to start eating a little earlier. I'm just still on the go, so I'm not hungry. So what I'm going to do is run another errand and then find some place to eat. So we'll see how I do. Stay tuned for that. So my point here, guys, is that yes, of course, it is ideal to meal prep. And when you can't meal prep, at least meal plan, at least eat from home, blah, blah, blah. But what I'm trying to show you is that it's okay to have days like this where you're running around and you just make do with what's out, and tracking macros gives you the ability to do that and still reach your goals. Is the foods I'm going to be eating super ideal? No, but I'm still going to do my best to get it to fit my macros, which is going to help me get to my goals. I think that people don't realize that it's a skill that once you get really good at it, it really allows you the flexibility to not only eat out if you need to, pick things on the fly, but also when you want to incorporate the things that you love. Like, you know, if I drive by a Krispy Kreme right now and decide to have a Krispy Kreme donut, even though I'm not going to do that because it's not cheat day. Cheat day is tomorrow for me. But if I did, I could fit that Krispy Kreme donut into my macros and still be okay. I'm not saying that this is ideal in the long haul, but that's how you maintain flexibility. If you do the 80-20 rule, and 80% of the time you're on point and you're making the best choices, 20% of the time you incorporate a cheat meal or an occasional item that you like, you're still going to be able to reach your goals and stay on track. So I'm low carb and keto for the most part, but I'm also a flexible dieter, and I've really mastered it, and that's what I'm trying to show you guys because it's an amazing way to live. All right, guys, so we're at a little cafe. It was just in the area, and I did the best I could with what I ordered, but I'm not going to try to plug in my macros until I actually see it. So I'm pretty good at visualizing portions and knowing how many ounces or grams based on what it looks like. So as soon as I get my plate, I will guesstimate what I think that I've got in. Like white omelet with cheddar cheese inside. That's about half of a medium avocado, and then some vegetables. So I'm going to eat first and then figure out how much I need to log depending on how much I eat. So here's my plate, guys. I ate the eggs and the cheese as well as some of the avocado. So I'm pretty good at guesstimating when it comes to the portion sizes of what I eat because I'm always measuring my food, and just over time you just become really good at eyeballing food and determining how much it really is. So as you can see here, I'm just logging in, you know, all of the different things I ate, the cheese, the egg whites, and you can just, you know, type in and you're going to get a list of, you know, user entered values. Pick the one that looks the most accurate based on your experience. Again, you're gonna get better at this over time. Always pick, if you're not sure, overestimate, because that's going to give you a little more leeway in the end. All right, now we're headed home. Kind of a long drive home from where we're at, but can I be really honest with you guys right now? I went to Whole Foods, and these are like my favorite donuts on the planet. Today's Friday, so I can't eat them today, but I just picked them up for tomorrow. You know, not that many people would really like to admit that they consume donuts, especially if they're a health and fitness coach, but I just believe in moderation. I didn't get a dozen, I just got 2. So I'll be eating 2 of them and I'll be doing it tomorrow. On Saturdays, I do eat at a surplus, but I still kind of track my calories to make sure that it's not a super significant surplus. But yeah, so just wanted to show you guys that. I showed them my donuts, babe.
Nice.
Honesty, right?
Yep.
It's all about being real and authentic on here.
Yep.
Oh, but I also picked up, eating on the drive home right now, Smart Sweets, but I'll log that so you guys can see it because I'm gonna eat them right now. So with these popular treats, there's already a lot of user entered values, so it's really easy to just do a quick search in MyFitnessPal and find one that looks reasonably close to the correct macros. So here are the macros for this. Some of them are 80 calories, some of them are 90. I always overestimate just because I like to have a little bit of cushion when it comes to logging. Now here I'm going to quickly log in that Built bar that I had in my purse because I did go ahead and end up eating that. And I've logged this before, so it's part of my most frequent food, so it comes up really quickly and easily. So now I'm at dinner, and this is a chicken bowl that I ordered. It doesn't have any rice, just cheese, a little bit of sour cream, avocado, some pico de gallo. So I've went ahead and logged in based on just my knowledge of portions, just by looking at what they've served me, and here it is. So I always try to leave room in my macros for a nighttime snack. That has just always been something that I like to have. I like to have a snack before bed. So certain things in my lifestyle, I just haven't been willing to compromise. And I feel like if there are things that are important to you, you can make them work. So I'm going to have my typical nighttime snack, going for the Dannon Too Good yogurt, half a Stoka bar, and some strawberries. And as you can see, I've logged that in here to MyFitnessPal. And in a second, I'm going to show you where I ended up for the day. Considering I was out and about, running around, errands all day, this is the only thing that I have eaten at home. Not bad at all. Stayed within my calories, and my split is a little off, but that's to be expected when you track on the go. It's hard to get your splits to be perfect, and that is why planning ahead is so important, or at least planning your day out in advance and tracking in advance. But this is doable too once in a while, you know, once or twice a week if that's what the day is like. It's typically like Sundays are like that for me, and maybe one day during the week that I'm out and about running errands. So again, 80-20 rule, guys, and then I've always got my planned cheat day on Saturday, which is tomorrow. But here's where I ended up for the day. Not too bad, as you can see. It's totally doable. I'm still at a caloric deficit. So even though I didn't prep, I didn't plan ahead, I didn't know where I was going to eat or what I was going to eat, I was still able to reach my goals. So just to show you, that's how it can be done. Get used to tracking. Get used to your MyFitnessPal. The longer you do it, the more you do it, the easier it gets. And the better you get at estimating things just by looking at them. You don't even have to order from a restaurant that has nutrition facts for their food. You can eyeball it. In fact, eyeballing it with your experience is better than what the restaurants list. Because like Chipotle, they way underestimate what the employees are actually serving you up. So that's just another tip for you guys. Hopefully this was helpful and just very insightful and just showed you guys how it can be done. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and comment below. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you again next time.